Hey, good morning, everybody. This is your psychic Christine. How's everybody doing? Jeez, it's pretty cold out there. My lord. We go from really hot and humid to weather that feels like January. So, of course, this episode was supposed to be going up yesterday. My apologies for that. I'm juggling a lot. I hope that a lot of you have had the opportunity to see that I have meditation classes coming up soon. So I work for a lot of people and I do meditation for people that are in need of spiritual help, guidance, and information. So I kind of wanted everybody to jump on the bandwagon and be able to do some of that for themselves. So every Saturday at 7 to 8 p.m., we're going to be doing a mindfulness guided meditation. So that's going to be every Saturday from 7 to 8. And for those who like to have this done before work or do their meditation before work, every Thursday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. So we've got that starting on December 7th, okay? And you can be able to also find that offer. I did this whole offer thing on Groupon as well, so you can go ahead and purchase it on Groupon. And that's the only time I'm going to be using Groupon just for just for this first class. It's going to be $35 for the hour. And I have a wonderful instructor that's going to be here and help you guys do this for yourselves. So I'm sure that everyone has heard about how meditation has been life altering for so many people. And it kind of, I guess there's a lot of changes. What happens when you start meditating is like you'll go through a lot of changes inside. And then these positive changes that are going on the inside start radiating to the outside. So this helps with anxiety. Of course, it's going to help with stress. It's going to get you grounded. It's going to get you centered. It's going to help you, understand your own thoughts, understand yourself, okay? And, how you fit into the world. And there's no telling, it's kind of works differently for everybody. There's no telling how much you can actually gain from doing your own meditation. The possibilities are endless, especially for those who have some psychic abilities themselves and who are empathic and don't know what to do about it. The meditation is going to be a big benefit. So whoever wants to come in to join in on these classes, you are all very welcome. We're going to make some room for you. And don't forget to bring a yoga mat. Okay, so we're going to start all this fun stuff. And go ahead to Groupon and type in, I think it's under Psychic Christine, I believe, here in Philadelphia, and you're probably going to be able to find it on Groupon. So go ahead and search that. Now, yeah, so I kind of throughout all these podcasts, I believe, and I hope I've achieved that with a lot of you, that you have been able to gain a better understanding of how negative energy affects us from the inside, how it comes at us from the outside, and like I said, just gain a better understanding of how all of this works. So now that we've gotten through that part, my goal here is to get into the next part where, okay, so now we have all of this information, what are we supposed to do about it now? So with all of this information, so I want to help everybody do that. And there are many people that I've been working for, of course, who are steady clients of mine, and I created a little Patreon for everybody, but it should just be for everyone and anyone who needs it. Now, all of these podcasts and all of these Patreon things that I'm doing, of course, apply to the general. It's not the same as having, me work for you specifically, but, any kind of help you guys feel, anything that I feel is going to be helpful to you, I'm going to put it out there. If it's a little, if it's a lot, I'm going to do whatever I can. So I also created a Patreon, and if you go to Patreon and type in Psychic Christine Wallace, you will find that I have some meditation videos. Okay, we have a general mindful meditation that you can use, and I also have a chakra balancing meditation as well. They're both really good. People are loving it. I mean, all the people that I work for are loving it. And also there's a bonus podcast there as well, where I'm giving out a lot of instructions on everything that you can do to protect yourself from any negative energies entering into your life, which I think is really important, of course. And so go ahead and check that out, and use whatever you think you need. If it's one of the tiers that you feel are going to work for you, go ahead and take that. If it's all of the tiers, go ahead and take that. Just go ahead and check it out, because all of this is beneficial. All of it, everything is beneficial, especially this class that I have coming up on December the 7th. I want you, whoever is here in Center City, Philadelphia, or, close by, come here and take advantage of that. But the Patreon, I know a lot of you are listening from other countries and other states that just can't pop in. So I want you to go ahead and take advantage of whatever it is that I have to offer on Patreon as well. I know I got a big following in New Zealand, some in a lot in Europe, all over the place. So I'm here for all of you guys. Okay, that was my whole motivation in creating this podcast in the first place. So I wanted to talk about the heart. Okay, your intentions, the universe responds to. So that's how all of these things start working for you. All these little rituals and things that you do, I'm going to be like totally blunt. It doesn't mean anything if there isn't any heart behind it. Okay? Your intentions, like when you pray or meditate or follow any spiritual instructions, it's very important that you've got some heart behind it, because it's what's going on with your mind, body, and spirit that actually makes this stuff work for you. Now, us being in the physical world as we are, I think we have to, as human beings, we want to deal with a lot of stuff that is tangible in the physical world. And we don't give a lot of credence to spirituality unless something happens. And when the rug gets pulled from under us and we run this whole logical gamut of doing everything that we feel we could possibly do, and even reach out to get help from others in a logical sort of way, and nothing works. Okay, so the universe kind of plots also to help us get back to our spiritual self. So what I'm saying is, in some cases, because we've left our spiritual selves, in some cases, the universe is going to kind of pull the rug from under us to bring us back home to our spiritual being, and to pay attention to what the universe, God, Buddha, whatever it is that you believe in, to bring us back to who we truly are in the spiritual sense. Okay? So it's really important that you're feeding and nourishing your spiritual self. And the mind, body, and spirit have an incredible amount of power to change your life. And when you change your life for the better spiritually, good fortune will just start to rain on you. It really will. It really will. And it's really important that when you get to that place in your life, and it's doable for all that believe. When you get to that place in your life, it's also important to maintain that. You know, on the Patreon, I also talked about how important it is for us to stay away from negative people. Okay? Stay away from people that you see are going through, and you'll understand in more detail. You know, I don't mean to sound like bad or judgmental, but you know, bad energy is very contagious. I'm just going to be blunt and put it out there. It is contagious. Okay? And we can so easily be influenced in our lives and bring that stuff into our homes. We have to guard ourselves and protect ourselves from that kind of stuff. And if you really read about the power of crystals, the power of intention candles, the power of meditation, the power of all of this stuff, you're going to find, even scientifically, that there is a lot of backup for this stuff that we are doing here through this podcast, through Patreon, through these meditation classes. So, like I said, I just wanted to talk to you about all the stuff that's going on here. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you're here in Center City, Philadelphia, we have a 4 to 6 happy hour where you can get your readings at half price. And this is only going on through November. So take advantage of that. Tell your friends about it. And we're going to start a whole new set of offers for the month of December as well. So it's important to keep up with stuff. On psychicreadingstoday.com, my website, where I have some psychics that are working under me, we have a bunch of men and women that are very psychic themselves, and this is for all of you guys that like to have your readings done in the comfort of your own home. And they're very accurate and very good. Psychic Anna has just come aboard, and I'd like to welcome her to psychicreadingstoday.com. She's an excellent psychic. So all of these psychics, you know, specialize in different things, and all of them can be very helpful as far as leading and guiding a person into the right direction. So I think it's important to have a psychic reading so, you know, you can understand what your present situation is and have enough information on how to move forward. So, like I said, for those of you that are, and this psychic network that I've created over here only works in USA and Canada. So I know that there are a lot of listeners that I have in Canada and on the West Coast. You know, people are listening all over the place. So, and for those of you, like I said, that are outside of the country, please take advantage of the Patreon. So go to Patreon and look for me, Psychic Christine Wallace. So again, thank you so much for listening in. I want to wish all of you the best of luck, and I do look forward to serving you. And I'm speaking on behalf of myself and the rest of us at psychicreadingstoday.com. Thanks so much. Good luck, everybody.